Hello fellow goddesses, my name is Kiria Vandekamp and I wanted to tell you just a little bit about a pelvic floor exercise. You may notice that when you read or hear things about pelvic floor exercises that you get a little confused about what to do with your muscle and your breathing, because you will find different advice, different instructions for that. And I'm going to tell you that's okay, because both ways are okay. Some tell you that you need to inhale with contracting the pelvic floor muscle, and some will tell you to exhale while doing that. And it's both okay, it's just it does different things. It's a different energetic. And when you, for instance, want to train your pelvic muscle, like you really want to do after birth, postpartum, that's very important to train your pelvic floor muscles. And then you want to do, you want to inhale and relax your pelvic floor, and when you exhale, you want to contract your pelvic floor muscle, like you would want to suck something into your vagina, like you would want to hold a tampon or something like that. Something like that. So what you're going to do then when you want to train your pelvic floor muscle, you can do that in pregnancy too, but don't do it too much. You don't want a very, very strong pelvic floor muscle there. You just want it to be tight enough so you only pee when you want to pee and not when you don't want to pee. Pregnant women usually know what I mean. So what you do then, if you want to train it, is you relax your body and you deeply inhale. And with exhaling, you're pulling your navel in. Your navel wants to kiss your spine back there, pulling it in with the exhale, and you're tilting your pelvis just a little bit so that your spine lengthens and you can contract your pelvic floor muscle with your exhale. It's easier to do that if you have difficulties contracting it, because it's like a diaphragm, like the one you have in your upper abdomen too. And when you inhale, this expands, it moves down, and when you exhale, it comes up a little bit again. And so it's much easier to contract it than when it comes up. And so that's why we do it that way. We inhale, and with the exhale, we do contracting it. Now, why am I doing this with an? You can either do this even stronger with an F sound, or with a sharp S sound, like a snake, or even like this. The Germans do that. I don't know if you can do this. We have this kind of sound in our language. And these sounds, they help to contract the pelvic floor. Also the consonants, like p, t, k, doing these sharp sounds. You also use this in singing exercises, voice exercises, and they help to contract those diaphragms and also the pelvic floor muscle. So you can use that. You can do a little exercise doing p, t, k, p, t, k, p, t, k, p, t, k, p, t, k. Especially after birth, not so much before. You can do that a little bit, it doesn't harm, but you don't want to do that too often, too strongly. And when you do pelvic floor exercises, do those sounds deliberately, like or so you relax with the inhale, and with the exhale you go pulling in your navel, contracting your pelvic floor muscle. That's what you can do to contract the pelvic floor. And I'm telling you the other way, where you are pulling the pelvic floor muscles up while you're inhaling. And what you're doing there is you can really use this to recharge yourself, to energize yourself. And it's more like a tantric exercise, and it's very nice, because if you get a little training in that, you will feel it's quite very sensual and juicy and gets you some very nice energy. So what you do there is you pull the pelvic floor muscle up with your inhale, and you can imagine that you're drawing energy up through your vagina, up your body, as high as you can get it. You could move it right out the top of your head if you can, but at first you're just wanting to gather some energy in your pelvis. So relax first. Relax your jaw, that's always important. And then with your inhale, you're gonna pull energy up, in and up. And you relax with your exhale. And you can do that again. When you inhale, you pull your pelvic floor muscle up, pulling energy in and up your body. Filling your pelvis with this beautiful energy. Do it again. I like that. Again. I don't know if you feel the difference if you try this, but you will feel it with a little training. So this is a very, very nice exercise to try. Also, this is a very nice way to do it for pregnant women, I think, because then with your exhale, you're releasing energy, and that's what you want to do when you birth your baby. But if you have problems with your pelvic floor during your pregnancy, like that you use some urine when you don't want to, it might be good to do some of those Kegel exercises, and you do it while you're exhaling always. To train that muscles. But if you want to energize yourself, play with the energy a little bit, maybe before lovemaking, or just if you want to really feel good and be radiant and shiny, then you're going to do the other way around. You're going to pull energy up with your inhale. So I hope that helped you, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye-bye.